referee?
I didn't see the image. I saw my players, but I didn't see the image.
Did the referee explain whether they checked it on VAR or anything like that?
It's already checked.
It was checked?
Yeah.
Yeah. And did they give any reason as to why it wasn't given? Well, presumably the players are not very happy.
Yeah. We didn't talk about referee decision, so we know how it's going on in the past, the present, the future. So it happened. Referee decide no is no. So.
Hi Pep, you seem to have a lot of control in the first half. I think they only had one shot on target, and the second half it changed a little bit. Was that something that they did differently, or something that you did differently that allowed them to get back?
They make a step forward. We never spoke in that time. I said, forget about it. This is not going to happen in the second half. The manager will not accept the fans, and they make a step forward. And in our press intensity, we were not precise like the first half. Even with that, we have the first two chances with a Riyad, with a pass back from Gundogan and the Erling situation, and that's normal. So I was here 3 years, and the biggest quality of this country, these teams, is never give up and go and go and go, and they always have their minutes, and they had it, and we concede a goal that they have to see it, and but in general, I'm really, absolutely, really pleased. I know that we don't have a team we can compete with them with a lot of transitions, quick transitions. They are better than us, so they are faster and quicker, except Kyle and Erling. The rest, the pace they have, we don't have it. And that's why I had to have the game with this control that we had the first half. But a part of the goal, we have chances for nothing, and our set pieces was all the time close to score 2 or 3 goals. And we have a game in Manchester where the team is going to win, is going to go through. So.
Hi Pep, sorry, you probably get asked this every time it happens and City don't win, but could you please explain why you didn't want to make any substitutes tonight?
I have the opportunity as a rule to have 5 substitutions, but I am the manager and apply it, and I take it if I want. So that doesn't mean the fact that I fear substitutions, I have to do the substitutions. And I am a so good manager to decide what I have to do or not.
Yeah, exactly. With that being said, what is your thought process?
I was really pleased what I was seeing. So I thought, of course, with Phil, to have this talent to do this, but I wanna. After the goal we conceded, I thought immediately to put Phil, but immediately we took the game again in our hands, and with this control that we have it, and because they play with 6 up front, we play with the 2-2 fullbacks, lots of wingers, 4 players, incredible runners, and in that positions, in the way they play, we have to have a lot of control. That's why the players that we had, like Gundo, like Riyad, they have an extra passes that we need, especially in the first leg. Maybe the second leg I will decide to be crazy and play with 9 strikers and make up and downs. But in this game, I felt I need, because I've been in this country, I analyze as best as possible with my people, Leipzig, and I need this type of control, because otherwise an up and downs when there is open. Of course, open. It was 1 or 2 actions from Gundogan to pass the ball to Erling that they block it. But when in these type of situations, they are better. German teams, they are better than us.
Thanks.
Hola, Mr. Bienvenidos a Leipzig. How do you rate the draw looking forward to the second match? And how did you see RB Leipzig in the first and in the second half? I had the feeling that the game will be decisive in the second leg. I would say too that a little bit more precise in front of the goal before his 20-25 minutes, that they were excellent. Yeah, normally there is one misconception in football that after we play the first half, the people is going to say, oh, how bad is the second half? Why you cannot think that Leipzig is a good team? Like, they don't lose a game from many times. He beat Real Madrid here comfortably in a good game. And I know the game against Bayern Munich, that the first half Bayern was better, but the second half Leipzig was much better. So I have a lot of respect about Leipzig. When they do good things, and you can have problems because they are good. Always we talk how bad is one team. Why we don't talk how good they are the other ones? No? Why don't talk our first half because we did it really well, not because Leipzig did it wrong. And we knew it.
So with Jazz, I had a feeling, knowing them and know the position is the 4 game in 10 days, all of them away. Our game in Arsenal was really tough, and after 3 days, go to Nottingham. We were recovering incredibly well. We played really, really good. And after come here, and after we have to go, day after tomorrow, we fly again to Bournemouth to play in Premier League. And after just 3 days later, we go away again against that with some injured players. And that's why I put all this perspective. I said, I'm so delighted for the game we played in 3 weeks. Hopefully we can arrive in a good conditions, and we decide the way. Of course, I will learn from what we saw today. We can do better. We can do adjust something in their build-up because they are a really, really good team about the runners they have, and find a way to, to get through, to go there. But it's Champions League. We saw the results. Big clubs in group stage. They are in Europa League right now. So it's so demanding competition. Before it was quite easy, but now, today, all the teams in all leagues are really, really strong, well prepared, good managers, good teams. And that's why my expectations are not high. My expectation didn't fly to Leipzig thinking I went to win 0-4. For 1 second, I thought about that. For 1 second. I said, okay, the game we had to play, the control is 2 legs, 180 minutes. I don't want to lose 4-3, 4-0 here. So I have to be open the game in Manchester, and this is what it is. So then this is going to happen.
Pep, you got the players together in a huddle on the pitch after the match. Was that your message to them?
Yeah, because they were heads down. I said, why are you head down? You had to heads up. It was really good. The game you played. People don't like it. Doesn't matter. You play the way to play the game you should play. We could be more at the end, look more Erling or what happened. Yeah, of course, but it's going to happen. So because sometimes when you use a lot these kind of actions, you lose the ball, they run, and you have to, you have to have the control that we need to do it.
James, just on the end. Okay, Rob. Still. Okay, we're good.
Oh, you are not creative.
Thank you, guys.
Good night.